So I don't even know where to start. So many things have been changing for me, and I am just bursting, and I have to share it with you. I feel like when we have learned something that has helped us or completely changed our life, then it's been really wonderful. We have an obligation to share that with others. So, kind of really what started the ball rolling was a while back when I read The Power by Rhonda Byrne, and I just read it in 3 days for the third time, and this time I had my little pink highlighter, and I was really totally focused on it, and I think open to really what that book was saying. And that's a game changer. Totally, you got to read that. And the Miracle Morning, since we started doing the meditation, it's been really helping me, and I've been kind of digging in a little bit more. And Sunday, I was doing some meditation, and I had a little bit of a struggle. So I did some kind of meditation on like anxiety because I just was feeling like, I think it's just because I'm getting to a certain point in my life when it's like all systems go that there's something trying to stop me. So did that and I felt better. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just really going to spend some time in meditation. And I came across this meditation, and this was a game changer for me. And it was talking about how some angels never get to have this human experience. And that just made things click for me. And, I know when we die, like our soul goes to heaven. So this is crazy. There's a there's a scripture in the Bible, Jeremiah 1:5, and I'm going to read it. It says, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. Dude, that was a game changer for me because my spirit already existed, and he must have thought I was somebody special, and he chose me to do something great in this world and allowed me the chance to have this human experience. We are spiritual beings in human form, here just to experience this. And it just completely changed things for me. And that just the more that I dug down, and I learned that like our purpose is to be here to learn, to experience this human experience, and to love, and to let our souls just shine and spill onto others. And we're here to love. I mean, you'll learn from the book Power that everything in this world, the key to unlock everything that you want is through love and gratitude. And man, today my heart was it was crazy. I mean, I can't even tell you. It was like, imagine the one time maybe that you were like in love. It was like that puppy love, the butterflies magnified by like 1,000. Like that's what I was feeling today. It was crazy, 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 crazy. Um, so I realized like that, like our birthright is to have the abundance, to have the things that we want, to experience things that we want, but like we're here for a reason. We're here to learn, and we're here to love each other, and just, we're connected. Everybody's on their own journey, and you may be further in your journey and more open so you can shed the light on somebody else's path. It's such a beautiful thing when I realize like we're here just to love people. And even just saying the word love now just brings that feeling to me. Um, if you feel like you're stuck and you can't, like you have anxiety or you just feel really like you're having a bad day, then you need to stop that thinking and stop focusing on what's stressing you out and find something you love. Um, it can be anything. I could just be thinking about my house, and I'm so thankful for my house. And I'm sitting by the heater and I'm nice and warm, and there's food in my fridge. I mean, 4 years ago, wasn't much food in the fridge and hardly anything in the pantry. I have a pantry full of food. Thank you, Jesus, for that. So you don't need to worry about doing dream boards or anything like that because, like I said, that's your birthright, but it's your reward for doing what He called you to do. He's already given you the day that you were born. Actually, when he formed you in your mother's womb, everything that you were going to need for this journey and to complete the task. Um, it's really sad because I think some people have never been open to that and understanding really what their higher purpose was, and they've just not done. I mean, he gave them this opportunity and he chose them, but they just were stuck. They were depressed. They kept finding themselves in crappy situations, and it really is so sad to me. And I'm open. I'm 100% open. I am excited. I'm here for a reason. And you know what's really cool is because I'm learning to be still and to do the meditation and be silent and pray and love and be grateful. And it's just freed up my life. Like the weekends, Monday through Friday, I do what God has called me to do. I do my job. And on the weekends, oh my gosh, just to be in the moment with my kids. And social media is not a part of that. It isn't. It's not part of my higher purpose. I focus every day on what is my higher purpose. It's to learn, to shine the light on others' paths that might be struggling, that may be behind me. Put up those tiki torches, and oh my gosh, this is just crazy. It's just completely changed things for me. So I'll share something with you that was really weird for me. And it makes me realize that I'm open. I'm experiencing some really cool things. So let's backtrack a little bit to Friday night. I had Shane with me. I stopped at CVS because I wanted to get some nuts to take to the movie. Yes. Oh, that's bad cherry. But I wanted to get some honey roasted nuts to take to movies. Well, I go in, and normally it's like $4.59 for one can of them. Well, they had them on sale 2 for $6. So I go up, and I was not honest with the lady at the register. She's like, "Do you have a CVS card?" And I told her no. Total lie. Because I didn't want tons of paper that they give you with all these coupons and stuff. Well, then she said my bill was like $10. And I was like, what? I said, it says 2 for $6. She goes, that's if you have a CVS card. So now I'm feeling like a total idiot because I lied. So I said, let me go see if my son has a CVS card. So I go out and I looked in my purse, and I actually did not have my CVS card with me. So now I have to leave and go home. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to come back tomorrow with the CVS card. Fast forward to the next day, before Shane and I go to see Rings, we went to the movies. And we go to CVS, and there's this nicest lady. Every time I go in there, she it's like you think they must be paying her $1,000 an hour to be pleasant, because she's just like, welcome to CVS. How are you today? And she just generates the most amazing energy. So I got the nuts, have my CVS card, and I'm standing in line, and I'm like, oh, I hope I get her. And there's this older gentleman in front of me, and he really doesn't look that happy to be there. And I got him. So I get up there, I'm like, hello, how are you today? And he says, I'm fine, how are you? I'm like, I'm doing great. And I'm like, it's a beautiful day. I'm like, the sun is shining. He goes, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to be happy for today. And I said, well, you must not be enjoying the snow, huh? He's like, it's all right. And I asked him, I'm thinking, okay, I need to give this guy a little bit of love, just give him a little bit of my heart. So I said, do you have to work all day? And he says, nope, I get to leave whenever I want. So I was like, you can go home, you can watch a good movie with your wife, eat some Chinese food. And he looked at me with a weird, he goes, that's what we did last night. Almost like, how did you even know that? Then he proceeds to say to me, what movie are you going to see? I never told him I was going to the movies. And I looked at him, I'm like, Rings? And he's just like, ooh, that's scary. This is a guy who's got to be probably in his late 60s. He's like, did you see the other ones? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, did you see the movie Split? I'm like, the guy had 24 personalities. He's like, no. He's like, that sounds good. I go, it wasn't scary, but I go, it was really just made you feel like you were crazy. And he's like, I had to see that. And just from that little interaction, it's like, It was weird because we were connected in some weird kind of weird way, like super weird. But it completely changed his day and mine just by that little interaction. So I just had to share that because it's like there's more things that are just really starting to happen that I'm just like, that's really weird. So anyway, here's another thing. Sunday, I came across this meditation that was your future self. So I was like, I didn't really know what it was going to be about. It was so flippin' cool that I have to share it with you. So I can't remember like exactly because I did a lot of meditations. My dog's drinking water. Riley, you're really interrupting the day. The message here. So anyway, whenever she's done, give her love. I'm not really sure how this all happens, but you kind of have to go to fast forward to yourself 20 years from now. Where do you live? And I noticed that I lived in this exact same house. I did notice there was like a garage on the front. We don't have a garage. And I went and I knocked on the door. And me 20 years from now answered the door. And it was this beautiful woman that had like kind of silver gray hair. It was kind of like, it just went like this and flipped up. And it was shiny and she had hardly any wrinkles on her face. And she just was glowing. There was something about her and so pleasant. She's dressed differently than me, very much together, but super comfy. I like comfy, but like it had a different style. I looked in the house and was like, wow, this is like, when you walk in, it was just so inviting. And she led me up the stairs and I looked around and I was like, wow, it was my home. Remember the home that I live in right now, but it was amazing. And it was just, the energy was so completely crazy. And I got to ask her a couple questions. And it was really cool. And she answered my questions. And the thing that was really neat was she thanked me. She thanked me for what I'm doing now that has given her the ability to live a happy senior life. That would be me when I'm 70. To live healthy and to be so happy and to just be enjoying her life and having a wonderful relationship with God, a very strong relationship. And she's like, the things that you're doing now has provided that for me. She's like, so thank you. It was like crazy. And then she really proceeded to share with me in depth. And I kind of like, oh, this is another thing too. They told you to like just kind of think about maybe the name of who this person is. And it was weird. Like the name Grace came to my mind. So I was like, she's Grace. And anyway, so they tell you, and I didn't know this because I kind of stopped the video and I was like, I just want to grab a notebook and I want to write down the things that she told me. Dude, I wrote, hold on, I have to look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages. I even read this to my husband because I was like, it was crazy. It was just like, I just started writing. It was like crazy. It was like I realized, and there's something called YAK, Y-A-K. You already know. Like all the answers that you, and things that you've always wanted to know, God already instilled that into your mind. It's up to you to be open and ready for that. And so I started writing down what she was telling me. And I'm going to share this with you. And it's the craziest thing. And it just was like, wow. It was like all the things that she told me. She's like, you already have all this. And she's like, I'm going to give you a few steps though, that you can possibly get there quicker. But she's like, you already get all this. And I only saw one room in the house. I only saw the living room. I didn't even see any of the rest of the house, but this is what she said to me. And this is like such a gift. And I feel so grateful. My heart feels so thankful for this. Grace, she tells me, you will have all of this. Do what you're doing now, which you would have already had by now if you had simply worked on yourself and given this gift to others. You do get there, and thank you for all you've done so that I can enjoy my senior years, being healthy, happy, content, doing what I was brought here to do, enjoy this human experience, for taking time for meditation, reflection, love, joy, gratitude, so I can be a guiding light to others and guide others towards Jesus and the light. This is our purpose, Sherry. You are a spirit given the gift to come to enjoy this human experience while doing what God has called you to do. No more wasting time. You don't have time to waste. You've got a lot to do. Make new friends continuously. I haven't really been focusing on that. As there are those angels on this earth that are lost, and it is meant for you to guide them and help them to do their job. As a reward for you doing your job, you get to enjoy a happy life, a happy home, peace, a healthy body, happy family, a unique closeness with God and your spirit guide, which is my grandpa, and the Holy Spirit, to have guidance, renewal, refreshing, and favor. You cannot get discouraged, as this is not a part of your journey. Your journey is to help others see the light, guide them, and teach them how to shine their light, understand why they are here, and to help them get their feet planted firmly, and for them to understand they are spirits given a gift to lead others and be able to be here for a short while to do great things for the Lord our God, who made this all possible for us. She says, you've got to do a lot more with a sense of urgency, as everything is being aligned and you are now ready. You are a guiding light with a powerful force field of energy that draws people in. Pray for those you offer the guiding light to, and the Holy Spirit will control their minds and take over their thoughts. Offer light to many more each day. Do more. Time is of the essence, as this is the right time for so many on their journey, and it was meant for you to step into their path at this very moment. Okay, so she kind of gives me like my little map. She says, focus on meditation, love, gratitude, being in the moment, and prayer. Those are the keys that unlock the power and guidance that you've been desiring. It's already yours, but God needed you to be ready. You are not here to be selfish. You were here sent with a purpose and a job. No time to slow down. Enjoy every moment and allow yourself and feel connected to the earth around you. And the other angels on this earth that need a guiding light to help them learn why they are here. God knew you had what it took to be the one to do this very job. That is why he allowed you to come to this planet in human form. Your heart is your spirit. That's where the love is. Invite people to come to the light, and you will add love and light into their hearts, and you will, I thought this was the coolest thing. Let me repeat this. Invite people to come to the light, and you will add love and light into their hearts, and you will start a spark that will turn into a bonfire, that will spread into a forest fire, adding fire to all in their path. It is not up to you to know where they are on their journey, but it is up to you to offer the light and to spark or start that spark. And that's where I left off. Now, the next thing that I did is, I'm not sure if it was in that video. I'm pretty sure it was in that video. It said that name that you came up with, you need to go after you finish the journaling and scribing. Oh my gosh, definitely do that. I highly recommend that. You want to dig down and find out the meaning of that name. And as I was looking at the name, Grace is like grace of God, blessed, blessing, favor. I'm just going to do a little bit. God's favor, God giving me a blessing, favor and blessing. Well, as I started going down, it has other derivatives of that. And Hannah actually means favor, grace, graciousness, sharer of her heart. Hannah is a beautiful example of how the most unpleasant circumstances can produce a character and a blessing to the world. I was like, the lady's name is Hannah. Oh, I will tell you this too. When I came after I was done with the movie, I gotta go backtrack a little bit. Remember, I came up with the name Grace. The woman's name that did that meditation, her first name was Grace. I did not even know that. I was like, that's when I was just going, this is really freaky. But Hannah means favor and grace, um, connected with fruitfulness and prosperity. Um, oh, I don't know, godliness, devotion, trust, patience, self sacrifice equals blessed from the Lord. These are all parts of Hannah. So Sherry is the name that my earthly, sweet little family that I've been blessed with gave me. But my spirit, my soul's name is Hannah. And I plan on going back to visit Hannah, the future me, 20 years from now, and asking her more questions, but maybe doing that once a week or once a month. Right now, she gave me, like, as I read to you, she gave me like quite a bit of wisdom. Don't you guys see? Oh my gosh, you guys, you got to be vibrating on a higher frequency. And I'll tell you, it's like taking care of your body, doing the meditation, praying, like entering your body with food. I do a little bit of exercise. I'm just doing like 10 minutes of yoga in my miracle morning in the morning. But definitely the meditation and being still. When you're still and you stop getting on Facebook and just all that busyness, you start to hear God and you start to get answers and your eyes start to open. And like, I mean, not these eyes, like just you see yourself beyond this human body. Like, this is just, it's like your Halloween costume. You know, that sounds really weird, but it's just like a suit that you put on. This is your spirit. This is you. This is, I mean, man, dude, I was walking into where Gloria was, and I just started seeing my heart just like shining out like these green, like a rainbow, like lights just flashing out. And I was just like, when I would go by somebody, I would just like breathe in the love of God and I would just like shine that light, give them love. I didn't even know that. And I am telling you, like, I'm so excited. I mean, this is just changes everything, realizing that it's really okay, all the crappy things I've been through, because you're going to go through that. That's kind of a test. Like, you were called to, I mean, that's a test. And those are things that are going to, you'll be rewarded for. So learn the lesson from it. When you're giving love, give love to those who've hurt you. I did that today. At first I was like, no way, I'm like not giving this person love, but it set me free. It set me free. You know, if somebody can't love you back, it's not about I'm going to love you so you'll love me back. Maybe they don't know why they're here. They don't know their higher purpose. They just like need you to love them and they don't know how to do that. As you love others, you give, you spill that, your soul onto them, you let it shine right into their hearts, you will be loved in other ways. Um, I was blessed with my wonderful sons, my three angels, that I wish I knew this stuff back then because I could have instilled into them and let them know why they're here to learn, to love, to experience this amazing, that they're going to have everything they ever want if they do what God has called them to do, why they're here, why they were blessed with this human experience. And you can't worry about giving somebody something and expecting something back. Just give the love, give them love, give everybody love. Love your animals. I mean, we're blessed with animals in our lives, and all we are supposed to do is just love them and give them some food, let them go to the bathroom. That's it. That's it. Just love. That's what your purpose is here. And to be that light for others that may be struggling, that, you know, I'm traveling up on a mountain right now, and it's pretty dang cool because I realize now that every day as I'm giving love, I'm, like I said, I'm lighting those tiki torches for the people that are coming up behind me. And instead of them having that dark path and feeling like they don't know where to go, it's like there's a sign with an arrow. Come this way, come this way. And I'm guiding and leading. It's pretty dang cool. And all the things that I want, I'm going to have because that's my reward. That's my birthright. Those are things I'm going to have. And also do the things I need to do, take care of my body so I can be here for a long time. And when it's my time, when my time's done here and my mission is done, I will go to be with my Heavenly Father and all those things that I will have so many rewards. And He will say, job well done, beautiful daughter, and thank you. And you did what I called you to do, and the rewards are going to blow your mind and be more than you could have ever imagined. And I hope this inspires you because, like, I feel like this is just, if you feel like you're not absorbing what I just said today, then I encourage you on the weekends, put your phone away, have your husband take your phone and hide it and be in the moment. Get off of social media. Like, you've got to be still. You've got to take that time to be still and to meditate and pray and be within yourself. And so you can listen and hear. Let the Lord know your servant is listening. You know, I hear you, Father. I'm ready. I'm ready for what you have to tell me. And then be quiet. Shut up. And man, it's just been amazing. If you read, okay, so I'm making this video actually for a friend of mine who is kind of at the crossroads and ready in her life. Hold on. Okay, so that is how I'm staying on task right now because I just gave myself a certain window of time to do like a little to-do list, and I had some extra time, so I'm like, let me share this. But if you're watching this video, if you have not read the book, The Power by Rhonda Byrne, go on thriftbooks.com. You can get it for like $5. Seriously, that book will change your life. And get The Miracle Morning and get up and start doing that. Another thing that I will tell you that has really helped me is Kelly E. Lane on Facebook does Monday through Friday. We do a live prayer, and she like reads a little bit from the Bible. She kind of tells you like her version of that, and then we do live prayer. And it's growing to almost 3,000 prayer warriors right now. By me giving the Lord the first part of my day and really letting that be my focus, that's been a game changer. I am committed to doing that. I see that that's opening up doors. It's just taken me to a whole new level, along with these other things that I share with you, the power, meditation, being silent, putting my phone away on the weekend, spending that time with God, my children, my dog, being in the moment, taking care of me, meditation, lots of meditation. I never used to be able to do that, but it's like, wow, when I can learn to do that and get away from Facebook. Got too many distractions, too many files open in there. Close them up and just focus on God and meditation and being still and listening. So I hope this helps. I'm super excited. I'm going to start sharing more. I mean, I gave you guys a lot, but like this is how I got to this point, and it's like just so crazy. I was in the shower this morning and more things were being revealed, and I was like, oh, I'm like, this is so crazy. I get it now. And I'm so thankful because it's like, it's so sad to me that some people go through their whole lives and they don't know what their higher purpose is. They really don't get it. They're not here on accident. They're here on purpose. They're here, God, you know, maybe they didn't have such a great upbringing. That's part of their story, but like their mom and their dad, their earthly parents had the DNA that God needed to make you. He knew what he needed you to be, and he created that. He made you you. You are here on purpose with a mission. It's not a hard mission, but it's crazy. It's like, oh, sometimes I feel like I wasted so much time, but I really feel like I just needed me to get to this point and I'm ready. Okay, my dog needs to go see her friends, Hazel and Chino. So I'm going to get off here. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope this helped. I will be happy to share that future self meditation with you. I'm going to go because I can't talk over this little chickadee, and I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful night.